Hey there, it's CJ Miller, and I'm in my room in Shreveport, Louisiana, the spare room. So I'm starting to get some furnishings. I wanted to talk about this piece. I'm really excited for it. My friend had it, and he had the same one who gave me the aloe vera a few months ago and everything. And it was just he was bringing in a chair. We went thrifting and stuff. He was bringing in a chair, and he had you know basically this was just one too many pieces, and so he said I could have it, and that was kind of cool. So I like it. Now I have a roll top desk, but it's in the main bedroom, and this is a smaller space, so this is going to work well here. But yeah, so this particular piece was made locally. I don't know. We were looking, and was made by uh, O.B. Smith, Longview, Texas. That's really a few hours from here, and 790. So this thing is 23 going on 24 years old. That's not a long time to have a piece of furniture, but it's I prefer like something like this. If I were to go online and try to buy this, because believe me, when I saw that my friend had this at his place a few months ago, I went online looking for something similar, like a small secretariat or something like that, whatever they would call this thing. And I was like, oh, I do not have $3,000 for one desk. This is if this holds up, and it has been holding up. It's seems to be well made, function properly, and everything like that. So yeah, kind of yeah. I feel like it can take some wear, uh, normal wear, without actually being going through abuse. I think this should last a lifetime, and I'm happy for it. And really, when I went looking for something like this online, I could see why somebody in Longview might have made it. Now, I don't know if it was made in a factory and somebody just signed it, if that was their work idea. I worked in a factory a long time ago. It was a plastic factory, and we assembled parts. And what it was, actually, I only worked there for like 2.5 days. Long story. I was 19 years old. It was Sherman, Mississippi, outside of Tupelo, and I didn't even have like work papers because they were all back home, and I had sent for my birth certificate and stuff like that. But I actually hadn't had like a permanent homestead up. But yeah, I was just whatever. But yeah, and then so I worked there for about 2 or 3 days, and then uh, went on a road trip and just never came back. Never even went back and got the pay. I was like, whatever. But yeah, um, didn't have ID, didn't have Social Security, didn't have a birth certificate, and they hired me based on word of mouth, knowing that I was going to be able to provide documentation, and I would have if situation had been normal. But yeah, whatever. Uh, wasn't the only time. I mean, I was rambling, and I would get hired. I guess it's safe to hire like someone who's transient. At the time, I was, because it's like they probably won't stay around long enough to pay days. So it's a good way to get some cheap labor. Come to think of it, whatever. But anyway, it was a long time ago. How long ago was it? 1990. Everything circles back. I love this desk. I love it. It's awesome. So, and I'll keep the other one too. The other one's in a bigger space. It can work with it. So yeah. Um, and then and then my friend was like, "Hey, I got to do like some arranging for Christmas and stuff like that." And my friend's like, "Well, you just do it tomorrow." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, no, I can't. I won't be able to really feel okay." It's so funny because I can go to bed with like everything not being like perfectly clean or something like that. But if things are just not like in their place, you know what I mean? Like it's different to have like some dishes that I need to load into the dishwasher, but there's a round of dishes going, and so I'll just kind of like rinse them off and then let them sit in the sink and wait or something. I could do that, but yeah. I really want to get in there while I got the energy and do like the Christmas decoration and stuff. And my friend was like, "Well, you can do it tomorrow." I'm like, "No, I can't. I had to do it tonight." So yeah, look for little videos like that. throughout the evening. Okay, love and light. Peace. Good night.